Yeah, yo. Check the strategy, simple and clean. Pine tree in the building, the trading machine. I'm looking at the charts, not for no drama, just for that sweet setup. Call it the inside bar gamma. It's a tight squeeze, a moment of pause, breaking to the upside or the downside without flaws. It's my bread and butter, my daily routine, capturing them moves, living the dream. Daily payouts, that's the motto, that's the creed. Planting these seeds, watching the money tree feed. With Take Profit Trader, got my account on lock. Apex Trader, no time to watch the clock. My funded futures account is looking so blessed. Pinning trees on a roll, putting skills to the test. Yeah. See, the market's a jungle full of noise and of fakes, but I'm focused on the signals, for goodness sakes. That inside bar forms a sign of compressed mic. I wait for the breakout, then I'm in with all my might. Small moves, big impact, stacking every single day, cashing out that profit, there's no other way. They talk about the long game, the big wild swing, but I'm here for the consistency that daily payouts bring. Daily payouts, that's the motto, that's the creed. Planting these seeds, watching the money tree feed. With Take Profit Trader, got my account on lock. Apex Trader, no time to watch the clock. My funded futures account is looking so blessed. Pinning trees on a roll, putting skills to the test. Yeah. From the start of the session to the end of the line, I'm scaling and I'm swinging, making every penny mine. Don't need 100 points to feel a success, just a few ticks of profit to feel truly blessed. I'm a funded king with a plan so clear, no fear in this game, cause the strategy is here. Yeah, Monetary Trader, you know the name. Daily payouts, ain't it a shame that others are struggling, playing their silly games, while I'm on top, fueling the flames. Take Profit, Apex, my funded, yeah, you heard me right. Staying on that grind from the morning till the night, yeah. Daily payouts. Yeah. Yeah. See, the market's a jungle full of noise and of fakes, but I'm focused on the signals, for goodness sakes. That inside bar forms a sign of compressed mic. I wait for the breakout, then I'm in with all my might. Small moves, big impact, stacking every single day, cashing out that profit, there's no other way. They talk about the long game, the big what.
Cheese Cove, what is up? I didn't even know if I was live. I've been live for like 5 minutes. No one in the chat. What is going on? What is up? Damn. Everyone got beat up in the market? They all just left or what? Nice. Setting some stuff, testing some stuff up. Let's go. People don't realize that the streaming stuff takes a lot of work. A lot of work behind the scenes that people don't see. What's up, Trader 007? What's going on? What's up? What's up? Hey, Jay Styles in the house. All right, people are rolling in now. Let's go. Tony Schwartz, what's going on? Hey, thank you, Trader007. Appreciate you too. Hey, Dean Bishop in the house. I have to tweet this bad boy out. Let's do it. All right, market's opening up here in about 10 minutes. Yo, Sports Don, what is up? Yeah, I got a little early. How did I do today? Great. So I didn't actually trade at all today. How about that? I traded last night, and yeah, did pretty well. So, long at open. You think so? I don't know. It's looking very. We could get a little pop. I don't really know. Flip a coin, but looking a little bear flag-ish to me. This was a major rip here. Hopefully we don't just consolidate and just like hang around the 730s here and just go sideways. I don't think we will, but we'll see. So yeah, did pretty well. Up on the. So last Friday I ended up taking a pretty big hit. So Lucid accounts, Take Profit Trader, the Tradeify accounts all took a hit. I ended up pretty big on those accounts. So yeah. So back to pretty much starting balance on those accounts, so, which is pretty good. But yeah, so I actually didn't trade at all. I had nothing to trade. I was like, well, I could buy some more accounts to trade, but I was like, I already have accounts. And I was like, I don't know, I feel like I've been over trading anyway, so I was like, eh. But yeah, lots of movement. Last night was crazy. I ended up catching some of this big dump. It was late, too. It was late last night. I ended up catching some of this big dump. Scalping some gold. That was fun. Yo, Mo Bro, what is up? Canary Trader, what's up? Fiber Splice in the house. Yeah, smash the like button, guys. Seems to be a little slow start. People just starting to roll in. If you smash that like button, help the feed get across to the masses. Yo, Trading Until, what's going on? How'd you guys do today? That's the bigger question. How'd you guys do? Caught the move to the downside. Let's go, Canary. Mosh. What is up? What is up? Caught some bangers. Some amazing shorts. Yeah. So yeah, the gold inside bar has been paying big time. Yeah, I got a little choppy this afternoon, but overall, looking real nice. Harami candles too. Hopefully I can get this trade day affiliate cup thing passed. That'll be nice. Smoky Berry, we're thinking longs. Think we'll get a little pop. Possibly. Hey Bray, you didn't trade any New York? Yeah, it was kind of crazy, guys. I didn't even turn on the charts. I didn't look at the charts until market close. MOC, I ended up turning on the charts, but I didn't even turn on the charts. I ended up working on some content and stuff and didn't even look at the chart. I was watching some streamers and stuff. Every once in a while, I'd pop on some streamers to get my trading fix in, but got a payout from Take Profit Trader and Top Step. Let's go, Smokey. Let's go. Take Profit Trader, guys. Daily payouts. Small $8,234 payout. Let's go. Had to earn an extra $12.50 over the $2,500 on the 50K because I scalped. It's holding me less than 10 seconds. Oh, really? Trading on tilt? Oh, and funny ticks. Okay, yeah, I was wondering. Dark Side in the house. Designs here. You haven't traded New York in a month. Have been doing better at night. Hey, if that's your session, Bray, then that's the way to go. Absolutely, that's what you want to do. Looking for the caboose. Send it down. Three items delayed for my Walmart order. What's up? Why? Oh, my coconut water. Seems to be like a shortage on coconut water. I don't know what it's up. What's up with that? Alright. We got market opening up in 2 minutes. Spencer X, what's going on? We're gonna smash some bangers. We're gonna try. So I'm gonna work on this. So I've only traded this account on stream. So as you can see here, I've only traded it on stream. 73%, right around a 1-to-1 R&R. We're at 1666.74, 2.58 profit factor. Our largest day on stream was $1,000. So that was Monday morning when I was trading on stream. And then Tuesday is our least profitable day, which was last night on stream. $212 negative. So yeah, that's what we're going on. Let's see if we can get this thing passed, right? Maybe not tonight, but all right. Market's setting up to open here. 30 seconds. Yo, Johnny FX, what is up? You passed a 50K bull nuts. Let's go. Yeah, Bullnox still 83% off, guys. If you want to try out Bullnox, that's what I'm trading right here. Why is my everything all messed up? Ruh-roh. All right, the DOM and everything's screwed up on Project X at the moment. Oh, there it goes. Whew. Short soybeans? You're here for the free silver trading signals? Crazy, right? Silver and gold is absolutely insane to trade. It's fun when you hit a good one, but man, it can wreck you. When's your first trade? When's the first giveaway? No giveaway today. I was like, you guys are getting spoiled. I got no accounts to give away either. Did anyone catch the short at the end of the day? I did not, but I'm sure some people did. That was easy, Smokey says. So you just use the volatility at the beginning of the market open. I know what you're putting down. I know what you're putting down, Smokey. If I do that on stream, people will go, "Oh, you're just gambling. You're just pushing the button. There's no setup." But I know exactly what you're. I have a good feeling what you're doing. Alpine does something very similar, using the volatility at the beginning of the the open. And you're not looking for a lot. You're looking for a few points or whatever. But yeah, nice push up here. That's right. You're not wrong. Hey, what's up, 2%? Yeah, I had a good day today. Really good. Good night. I actually didn't trade the New York session today. Yoda Trades, what is up? Appears to only go up even when it goes down. I know. So we get this massive dump off basically off the market close, and ended up just dumping. Once we broke this little range that we put in all morning long, we ended up just flushing off a bit of news. So kind of the same thing was what happened the other day when we had that massive sell-off. We were right at all-time highs, and then all of a sudden, it was just chopping back and forth, and then just absolutely rug pulled. So we are pushing higher. Good old live rugging. I know it was. It just absolutely rug pulled. 24,800 here. Gold. Kind of just stuck in a little bit of a range. Not doing much. I got the old Trade Day Affiliate Cup thing pulled up on the other screen as well. All right, nice rip off the open. Adam Daz. What's up? What's up? Ripping to the upsides. Smoky. Nah. Alright. 803s. Inside out, you've been trading a lot of gold lately. Yeah, gold is like I said, the hot chick in town, right? Gold looking like it wants to push down here. Let's see if we can actually break down below that range. 41.58. Nasdaq trying to push up higher. Yeah, I mean, I am looking at the chart, but I don't like it. Yeah, this is a new. Yeah, thanks, Adam. You short MGC? Let's go, Coach Fred. Enough of the pumpkin spice crap already. Everything pumpkin spice? Yeah, I know. It is true. Everything is the pumpkin spice. Yeah, I keep my camera like this, Adam, because I have a bed behind me. And if I had it straight on, then it would see my bed. So. All right, Nasdaq's trying to keep pushing up higher. Let's see. I'd like to see a little bit of pull back. Struggling here, 24,800. Do we get to continue move up? Kind of fill up this gap up here. Gold pushing up higher. Thank you, Satan Saves. Appreciate it. Is that an indicator that I have? No. Just the VWAP is here. Just the VWAP. I mean, the color of the candles? No, it's just something I messed around with. Hey Daryl, what is up? Long gold, yeah, gold's pushing up higher. Short Nasdaq here. Stop the high. Three micros. Don't short gold until Thursday. What's Thursday? Oh, is it that? Yeah. News, right? Well, I thought it might try to reject off that VWAP, but no luck so far. Wow, gold is just taking off. Again. Headed for that all-time high once again. Thank you, Canary. Oh, Gamer Shop. Yeah, I will just as soon as I get out of this trade. I'm busy, Gamer Shop. I'm busy. But no, yeah, I will for sure. Basically, I got some long form videos on it. It's principle's the same. What's up, Sherry? Taking some off. Here we go. Nice move here. Taking off 2 more, stops at break even, lets us the rest run here. I'm actually gonna move my take profit down, see if we can catch a runner. All right, nice move here. Up 30 points. Lawrence Howard, you get some bucks on camera. So Gamer Shop, so basically, real quick. It's basically on inside bars. I'll explain it on Trade of 8, it's a little bit easier. So inside bars, all I do is I just look for the breaks. So the yellow candles right here are inside bars. And it's very simple. I just take the break. Stop goes above it. And then I just look for a 1-to-1. So whatever this candle is, or whatever I generally look for 1-to-1s. At a minimum, right? Sometimes I take them off a little bit early or whatever, or look for a little more. But yeah, that's basically it. It's very simple. But yeah. Why didn't I wait for the break, Mo? Yeah, I know. I probably should have, but a little discretionary. Like we pushed up, rejected, put in that inside bar, pushed up, started to reject that VWAP, and I went short. Overall, looking at the overall structure of the sell-off, that's what I'm kind of basing it off from. But yeah, just thinking like we could actually get more of a sell down into here, possibly. So. Thanks, Sports Tom. You got Kaboosh? Let's go. How can you see the inner candle, the inside bar? So it's if you go to the indicators and you just look at look for LDT inside outside bars. It's in the community indicators under Trade of 8. So the community indicators down here, and then just type in that. So up 253 realized, up 140 unrealized. Let's see if we can just catch the 2 micro runner. Swept below the opening candle. Pass 3. Look for 60 points. You'll pass 3 accounts. Let's go. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's an indicator, but you don't need it. I mean, you just look. It's easier with an indicator, obviously, to see it, especially when I'm streaming. That was the main reason pulling up the indicator. But like on Project X, I don't have it. I just look for it. But yeah, I mean, you can look at it on different time frames, different instruments, whether it's gold, Nasdaq, time of day kind of plays a difference. Like I noticed like gold during Asia like worked really well. You know, things like that. I ain't got any bucks on camera. No, I don't have any cameras out. Crazy, huh? I should. Insane, right? I have some of those cell cameras and I don't even have them out. Kofer, thanks so much. Thank you for the sub, Action Daily. Thank you, Coach Fred. Thank you, MDC. Tony Lannis, what is up? Is gold still pumping? Wow, gold is still pumping. 180s and a half. Getting a little bit of pullback on gold, but man, very strong once again. See if we can actually get some continuation to the downside. That'll be nice. I mean, the last... Wow, we V-bottomed, huh? I actually, like I said, I didn't trade the New York this morning. I didn't really have any accounts to trade, and I didn't feel like buying anymore. Just because I had such a rough Friday, and I have accounts to trade, and I made all my money on Asia. So, I actually didn't trade, but yeah, just quite the V-bottom again today. 24,423 is the low. Looks like the market just ripped lower at the open and then just shot off. So quite the wild day. But then it got super choppy in the afternoon. Boy, the Harami candles were paying this afternoon, weren't they? Check out the Haramis here in the afternoon, in this afternoon chop. So the Haramis, I play the same way, kind of as the inside bars. I just look for the break, stop goes below, and then I target the mother candle, which is here. And then you put in another one here. This one didn't work. This one worked. Put it in here. Entry here. Stop goes here. Scalp out there. This one, same way. Enter short here, stop goes here, take profit here, same one on this one. It just worked really well, obviously all in hindsight, but just observing. I like to, at night after the market closes, I like to just go back and just kind of observe the market and just see what happens. Alright, just leaving these runners on. See what happens. I'll check out gold here. Gold getting a little bit of a pullback. How many of you will use the deep charts when they come out? What's the deep charts? I don't know what that is. The dump candle was unexpected, lost few. Oh, sorry to hear that, Kofor. Yeah. It looks like it ripped down. Lawrence, thank you so much. Yes, come back, come back. 8 minutes to go. What's the indicator called? LDT inside outside bars. Right here. LDT inside outside bars. Under the community indicators. All right, gold. Right, the bearish candle there after sweeping 180 and a half. Got the stress-free micros on at the moment. Am I double playing again? Probably. Let me check. Yeah. If I leave the desktop audio on, it does that. Thank you. Thank you, JR. Or JM, JW. Or RW, or Junior. Where can you see the community? Right here. We do have a Discord too, if you want to check that out. It's free. Wow, nice pump back up. So I was kind of expecting maybe some continuation on this, but we are trying to pump back up. But on these two runners. It's alright, worst comes to worst, we locked in 253. Yo, Keegan, JD54, what's up? What's up, what's up? Am I buying gold? Well, that was a nice pullback. Good retest at 167. It could actually push back up here. But I have no signal right now. I have no inside bars, haramis, or anything like that, so I'm just kind of waiting. I don't buy at levels, like, if that makes sense. I kind of like go and just go off the candles, 5-minute candles, kind of like a bar to bar, looking for haramis or inside bars, things like that. I don't really look at levels so much. That's just me personally. Do I trade Bulanox? Yeah. This is Bulanox right now. Right here. Corey. And yeah, I've gotten... Let's see. I'll show you my Bulanox payouts. So I recently started trading with Bulanox. I had a bit of a Bulanox curse going on when I first started with them, but yeah, I've gotten a few payouts with them. You see here. Nothing crazy, but not bad. I do like them. They have great customer service, and that's what I like. Yep, found some support at the open low. Let's see if we can stay rejected off the WeWap, and maybe this is just a temporary pushback up, but we'll see. Stop's not at a great spot where my entry is because I kind of averaged in a little bit, but yo, what's up, Thumper? Spencer X, I have TradingView. What platform should I use? I trade on Coinbase, but I want to trade NDQ. I hate Rhythmic. I'm trying to get familiar with these props. Please support me. I think something super simple. So if you're already trading with TradingView, this Project X, so these firms that use Project X, these are TradingView charts. So you can see it down here. This is TradingView charts. So if you're already familiar with TradingView charts, then the Project X is kind of the way to go. And there's a bunch of firms with Project X now. Tradeify, Bulanox, Lucid. Those are all good props. Trade Day is a good one. Daily payouts of Trade Day. But yeah, if you want to try out any of those, just use code PINE. It'll get you the best discount code. Trade Day is PINE with a capital P, and I'm trying to get it changed to all caps, but we'll see what happens. Apparently they can't get rid of the case sensitive PINE with a capital P with Trade Day, but unless I change it to something else, then they can do whatever I want. So I suggested that, well, maybe you guys can just change it for like a second and then go back to pine with all caps. Like change it to like pine tree and then go back to pine or something, you know? You checked out deep charts? You're already on a waiting list? That would nice. Did I long it open? I did not. No, I waited. Big Cat Futures, what's up? You tried to TradingView. Try to sign in through TradingView. Logged into Trade8. Select simulation. I have no idea, Big Cat. I've never used TradingView in my life, so I'm not really sure. You don't trade gold? I dig it out of the ground. You do, Thumper? You little gold hound? That's always fun, right? The people doing the big commercial, like the gold rush stuff, must be making big bucks with the gold just skyrocketing. I used to do metal detecting and stuff for fun. You know, of course. Any hobby that I can potentially make a little bit of money, that's what I do, you know. A little prospecting, yeah. Yeah, so there's a pretty good river up in Maine that has pretty good prospecting. It's like they call Coos Canyon, Coos Canyon. Really pretty area too. Just awesome area. Yeah, people go up there and do some prospecting. Used to do some metal detecting tutor. Yeah, metal detecting's fun. Except like in Maine, you know, you're metal detecting through woods, and it's hard work because you're digging through, you know, roots and stumps and stuff. And I think metal detecting on the beach or something would be fun hobby with because it's not as tough to dig. So I actually considered doing that and then like starting a YouTube channel doing it too. All right, Nasdaq looking a little bear flag break here. Trying to push back down. What's up, Red? New Mexico and Arizona fields. That sounds fun, Thumper. For real, that does sound fun. I'm requesting two accounts. So if I request it today, how long until I get paid? If you've requested today, what is today? Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. So unfortunately, Corey, you're gonna have to wait till Wednesday. Now, this is not financial advice, but if I was you, do not trade those accounts, like, because if you drop below, like, and you might think like, well, who does that? Well, people do that, and then they blow their account. So yeah, they pay out every other Wednesday. So until they take the money out of your account, like, you definitely don't want to trade it. Need financial advice close to passing an account, long and short? Should have took that short with me, Red. Beautiful micro short. At one point we were up 40 something points, almost 50 points. You were late, yes. Now we're just kind of holding on to these runners here and then actually see if we test the bottom of this low here. Had a beautiful, I mean, so far we're holding the bullish candle, the opening drive candle. So far we're holding it, but so we could get stopped out here. You'd love to go to Australia and metal detect for gold? Yeah. I bet you metal detectors and things like that have really gone up, like are selling really well, right? Design, you have a decent metal detector. You find a lot of stuff from the Civil War and whatnot. Yeah. Right, yeah. I'm part of, like, on Facebook, I'm part of, like, the main metal detecting groups and all that stuff. It's a lot of fun. People are showing a lot of that stuff. I don't currently have a metal detector. I sold it, but Amlin, thank you so much for the sub. Could I see a 25K retest from last night? I do. I can, yeah. I definitely can see that. I mean, I can see us pushing up in here and repairing this mess here. But we have a lot of room to the downside. I mean, we have basically, what would you guys call this? I call it like single prints, whatever, but this, fair value gap, inefficiency, or whatever down here in this area as well. So I don't know why, but I'm feeling a little bearish, and I could be completely wrong. But to me, this is kind of setting up to be a giant bear flag after this massive push down. But we never really know, because Trump could just come in and tweet something and just send the market wherever. So, but yeah, that was quite the V bottom this morning. So, and if we look at the daily, see if I can scroll. That's better. So if you look at the daily, I mean, we are just stuck right in the middle of this giant news scandal. Basically, we are just stuck. So, you know, basically it's just kind of playing the ranges of this candle, right? It's massive range, which is nice. So we're getting that volatility back and forth, but I mean, we're just stuck right in the middle. So as day traders, you know, I don't really care. I'm just going to look for little moves intraday, but in the overall picture, we're just kind of like diddling in the middle of that giant candle. So yeah, I know, Red. Crazy, right? That candle, absolutely insane. I'm actually short. Yeah, this short. It's just, this is the stop. It's that break even. This right here is, you can see the negative red. It's hard to see, but yeah, I'm actually short. Short off 791, and it's currently trading at 771. So up 20 points, and I'm looking for like a test of the 700s down here, possibly. It could actually go lower too. It could actually look for 650s if it decides it wants to roll over. For all I know, it just kind of rips up higher from here and goes to 840. I mean, I don't know. Cheater, what is up? Shorts look good? I hope so. Hey JJ, thank you for the sub. Is Asia the only time I trade? No, I trade all day, but I just actually happened, I did not trade this morning. So this is what I do full time. I mean, I'm a trader, YouTuber, streamer. Eater, professional eater. Professional beer chugger. Yeah, no, I actually didn't trade today. I made all my money last night, so I actually locked myself out of most all of my accounts. Nate Trades, what is up? Nice, Tutor. Trading with prop rules. Can't afford a prop right now. Yeah, nice. Yeah, no, that's nothing wrong with that. That's the trick, Tutor, is like, if you're trading with a demo, is to try to be as disciplined as possible. Like, but yeah, thank you, Red. Yeah, Code Pine on Belanox is a cheap eval to practice with, for sure. 83% off. Madi, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Guys, you can do me a favor and smash that like button. Smash the like button. That's the easiest way to get the to help support the channel besides being here. All right, we are still stuck underneath that VWAP, which is nice. But yeah, it doesn't seem like it wants to push any lower. Hopefully, we don't just chop back and forth the rest of the session here. It might until Tokyo Open. We don't really know. You need a beer, Tori Trey's husband? Yeah, I hear ya. So yeah, if you guys are just tuning in, I stream every single night, 6 p.m. Eastern time or 5:45 Eastern. I pop in. I usually stream about 8 o'clock or so, a couple hours, and then occasionally I pop in during the day too. But full honesty is like when I stream during New York in the morning, it's just there's so many people streaming, and it's just kind of sucks. But so we stream at this time slot and we sling around contracts, and it's fun. Sling around contracts. I've only traded this account on stream, so this is a challenge to see if we can pass it while streaming. So we started it last Friday, and we are doing pretty well on it so far. And pretty much I've only traded micros with it. That's the other thing too. Usually with Bulenox, I'm going in 7 minis and trying to pass it during the open, but I'm trying to trade responsibly. All right, we're just chopping that VWAP. Might actually I'd like to see it hold below. Looking good, cheater. Nice idea with the on-stream account. Yeah, it's just kind of a little challenge. And like I said, like after Fridays, like just kind of going crazy. I was just like, just trying to take a little mental reset because that was rough. I mean, I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 150K direct to funded accounts. I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Tradeify growth accounts. I reset a take profit trader for $650. Blew that. Like, I went through it a lot Friday. It was bad. So I pumped the brakes. I said, you know, can't keep doing that. But so far right now, the Tradeify accounts is looking pretty good. I'll pull them up actually. Let's see, Tradeify. Project X, Tradeify. There it is. So there's the Tradeify accounts. It's hard to see if you're on the mobile side, but I'll try to pull it over. It is the Tradeify accounts. So pretty much back to starting balance after absolutely getting wrecked on them. You can see You see, go Friday. Look at that. Friday, $3,000 loss. And then Monday I made 2,300, and then back to 1,500. 104 trades last night, trading micros and stuff. I was like scaling in and out on that big dump. So a lot of trading, which is why I didn't trade today. I ended up passing 2 growth accounts today, and I actually have 4 growth accounts that are sitting down there, almost passed. So I did contact Tradeify, and I says, well, you know, I have too many accounts because you only have 5 funded accounts with Tradeify. I said, I got 5 funded now, and I have a few more that are almost passed. Like, I probably could pass them. I only need like $300-400 bucks on them. And so what happens with those? And they said that you can't bank them. So some prop firms like Buellanox, you can bank them. Take Profit Trader, you can bank them. Some other companies you can too. With Tradeify, you can't. It just basically says it doesn't go active, and you will get rebilled on them. So it's a little bit of a bummer, but it's my own fault, right? It's my own fault. I hit my once a month tilt session, Cody. I hope so. Yeah, I haven't been trading well. I mean, the last 2 weeks been pretty hit or miss. I've gotten some payouts, which is nice. But like with that competition account with Trade Day for the Affiliate Cup, currently sitting in 5th place, which is sweet. You see it right here. So currently sitting in 5th place on the Affiliate Cup out of 20. I made another 3,000 today, so that put me up to 156. And we'll see. The goal is to pass it, right? So Nutty Bar and Canadian Futures Trader have passed it, and so I have to pass this account. Looks like Ike might have passed it too. And then yeah, we'll see what we can do. But yeah, I just haven't been trading well. So I have 4 resets. I full ported the 4 resets. I literally was just like going in like 15 contracts, like trying to get a jump on the competition, and I was like, this is dumb. I just need to trade it. Just trade it like how I normally do. It's a 150k account. Trade it with 1 mini, you know, because it's hard to trade it with micros and keep up with those guys. So I'm just 1-2 minis max, adding 1 mini to the winning trade, and then like, you know, going from there. Be nice if we break this got this Tory Trades tan line here. Nice if we can break that to the downside. Nice breakdown to the downside, get down to the 760s here. We can see actually continuation lower. But right now it just kind of wants to hang out on the VWAP. This is looking good here. Get a nice strong close on this candle. Got the top of the hour in 10 minutes as well. Cody, why so serious? Yeah, I know. I gotta put some smiling pictures. I don't know. I don't smile when I take pictures. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Who hasn't been getting payouts with you? So yeah, we took some payouts with My Funded Futures and some Take Profit Traders. That's what we gotten some payouts with lately. Tech reviews. Headed to Wyoming in the morning. Oh, that's fun, Smokey. Have fun in Wyoming. You do not understand the My Funded Futures promo? Okay, so the promo right now on My Funded Futures, guys, is the free flex add-on. So that when you add the free flex add-on onto the scale plan, it basically turns it into a Top Step account, but it's better. So it's cheaper, and you only need to make 5 days of $100 or more, and you can withdraw 50% of your profits. So let's just say you're on a scale plan, you make $3,000 in 5 days. You can withdraw $1,500 as long as you had 5 days of $100 or more. So yeah, it's pretty simple. You're longing? I think it's coin flip at this point. It's just kind of going back and forth. You get a big buyer that comes in and it could just pop 20, 30 points for sure. You get a big seller that comes in and it'll drop 20, 30 points. But yeah, at this point it's just chopping that VWAP. So I'd probably just close this, but I feel like if I close this trade, it's just gonna drop on me as soon as I close it. The trade is dead. Yeah, I agree. There's definitely no. I'm risking like another $50, you know. Lose. It's. I don't know. I mean, we're up 20. We were up 20 points in this trade here. We're currently up 10. At one point, we were up a good chunk. It just doesn't look like it because we're in micros, but. I got my funny futures, can't even trade it. Do you log into Trade8 and select simulation? Yeah. Yeah. My funny futures and then simulation, yeah. On Trade8. I just grabbed a 25K take profit trader. Do you ever trade that count size tech reviews? Yes, I do. My largest payout ever with take profit trader was with a 25K TPT. I made 10,000 in one day on it. That's quite the ROI, right? Yo, what's up, Tyler? Yeah, that's the smart way, Thumper, for sure. How do we do today? Great. I didn't even trade today. How about that, Tyler? I traded last night. Caught the short on Nasdaq last night, made all my money, and didn't even open up the charts until MOC just because I wanted to see what was going on. And then as I was on stream, I was just kind of looking over the reviewing the chart, see kind of what happened and how it went. And so yeah, it was nice. Felt good. I feel refreshed. My personal loss limit. So what I like to set it on is right around $700-800 on the day. That's my personal loss limit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna set that right now. This is what I do with Project X. So what I do is I go on Project X. This is why I love the Project X. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I liquidate and block. Personal daily loss limit, $800. That saves me from me. And then I save it. And then I set the lockout, because this is important too. You gotta lock this out as well, because if you don't, oh wait, that's not it. Cancel. Oh yeah, right here. Lock risk settings. Sorry. Lock risk settings for the day. So then you can't go out and change. You can't change it. And I'll do that for the Lucid accounts because I'm on Project X with Lucid. So I'll do the same thing with Lucid. So here's my Lucid accounts. Straight to funded. If you guys want to, $6,000 balance. If you guys want to straight to funded 150K with Lucid, if you use code PINE, not a bad deal. Liquidate and block. Save. And then lock. I think that's one of the most important things to do, you know? What's up, Fox420? Rocky, 200 lot size advice. What do you mean, Rocky? I'm confused. 200 lot size advice. I use 250 personal loans, limit to make 700, but so far it's been a day 5 and I'm on a 50K account. Only made $50 so far. Hey, it doesn't, yeah, I mean, infinite, I mean, if you're making $50 a day consistently, you know, you're going to get to a payout. You're going to get to a payout eventually. I mean, the percentages that we make on some of these accounts is absolutely insane, if you actually think about it, right? Because the only thing that you paying for with these prop accounts is the drawdown. So, like, I look at, say, Lucid when they're running a deal, you know, it's like $450 for $6,000 in drawdown, and it's straight to funded. So, you know, you're thinking, well, that's a lot of money. It is, but you buy, say, 5 50K accounts with someone, evals, and then blow them. You know, you're out $500 probably, unless it's someone like Buellanox or Apex, where the evals are cheaper. And so I kind of look at it like you're paying for the drawdown. So oh, a $200 account and matters risk what should be my lot size. Oh, $200? Well, not financial advice, Rocky, because I can't do that. $200 accounts is tough, but yeah, 1 micro. If you have $200 in drawdown, it's 1 micro. Period. And if you're trading all right, I can't give you financial advice, but like if you only have $200 in a personal account, I would rather spend $200 and get a prop account, and then see if you can get some evals. Like spend 20, what is it, 23, 25 bucks, let's $27, get a Buellanox account, see if you can pass it. Personally, that's me, but it's gonna be tough with $200. You can do it. You can do it, Rocky, for sure. Anything's possible. But yeah, $200 is not a whole lot when it comes to futures. Yeah, we are just chopping this VWAP, ain't we, cheater? The market just went dead. Oh, let's check out gold. I haven't looked at gold in a hot minute. A little bit better movement on the gold. If you guys haven't followed me on X, give me a follow on X. Appreciate it. Pine Tree Trader. Also on Instagram, TikTok. Facebook. There you go. Hey, what's up, Lambo? Yeah, 25Ks is with, yeah, that's why I do like 25Ks. You know, MySpace. No, that's my website. My website pinned to the top of the chat is my MySpace account. I was getting such MySpace. I actually tweeted that out. I was getting MySpace vibes making that website. Here's the tweet. Spending the weekend learning how to design my own website is giving me MySpace PTSD. That's literally what I wrote. So that's how it felt. It was... So it says big announcements for Legends. I don't trade Legends, but it says using stops is no longer mandatory. We still highly encourage traders to manage risk with stops, but we will not deny payouts for not using them. Yeah, because you know when you're copy trading with Trade-Evade, you can't immediately put in stops. So I don't know. You have to put them in manually. They can't use brackets or anything. All right, gold. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about gold right now. It's not really doing much. Go back to Nasdaq. Still in this trade. It feels like it wants to pop up, but so far it hasn't. It's actually just tried to punch down here to 768 and pop back up. So this actually could push it higher. Some of us here actually use MySpace. I did too, Thumper. I use MySpace for sure. Yep. AOL Instant Messenger too. Thank you, Josh. Yeah. What is Lucid? So Lucid is another prop firm that's hitting the streets. They have straight to funded accounts. Lucid Trading. They have Trade-Evade, Rhythmic, Project X, Motorwave, Quan Tower. Pretty awesome. I'll put the link in the chat. I have not gotten a payout with them yet because I just started trading with them, but still time. Lucid Trading. If you like to check them out, they have 90-10 profit split. No payout windows, end of day drawdown, 10-to-1 micro scaling, no hard breach rules. Once you're in Lucid Live, you can actually swing trade, I guess, which is neat. Yeah, just use code PINE for Lucid if you guys want to check them out. I personally picked up the 150K direct funded account that gives you $6,000 in drawdown, which is pretty sweet. You have to trade them a minimum of 8 days, and as far as to get a payout, and then you got to get over the buffers and stuff too. But newbie question, what's the difference between static and full accounts on Apex? Yeah, so static account means that, let's just say you start with $500 static, it never moves. So if you make $500 then on day one, then you now have $1,000 of drawdown. So 500 plus 500. You make another $1,000 on top of that the next day, you now have $2,000 in drawdown. So it never moves. Intraday trailing trails you. So like this is an intraday trailing account. So let's just say an intraday trailing on a 50K Apex account. If you make $2,000 on a trade, let's say, because you start with $2,000 drawdown. So let's just say during the day, you're up $2,000 and it comes back to zero, you blow the account. Is Lucid a one-time fee? Yes. On the direct to funded. Oh, and the test accounts are one-time fee as well, I guess. At least it says it here on the website. I mean, you see it right here. It says one-time payment, so I guess that's not a monthly deal. Yeah, give them a shot. Like, you know, do your own research and everything, but really pretty good company. I heard the CEO interviewed. I liked him. They have a nice website. You can use the Project X and Quantower and Tradeovate with them. So all the things I use, and the price seems to be right. So, and they don't seem to have any weird rules, right? So give them a shot. Wow. All right. This is a little pop. We are out of that. So up 254. Get rid of this line here. Market continuing to kind of ride this trend line up through here, and whatever it is, what it is. So yeah, nice, not bad with the micros. Up 254. We gave up maybe another $100, so but that's all right. I mean, $100, it's a chance to possibly make another 350 if it actually did push down through. But yeah, right now it's let's check out the gold. Let's see what's gold up with gold. Gold looking like it wants to push up through the highs again. Little bull flag break on gold. Nice little trade there. I love my bull flags and bear flags when it comes to gold. Will it push up through the highs? We got all-time highs way up there at 190.9. Absolutely insane last night. Yeah, absolutely insane. The rug pull with gold. In the middle of the night, of course. Trimming 8, let's go. Cooled. Up 2,000 realized. Good to see you. Oh, cool, cool. You don't think I can trade to different prop firms and keep all the different rules straight? Yeah, cheater. So I try not to worry about the rules so much. I just trade. Right? And then like once I get to certain levels, I'm like, oh, this account's getting up there. Like, what do I need to get to payout? And that kind of helps me a little bit. But yeah, I usually know the basic rules, and then because most prop firms that I trade with, it's just pretty straightforward. Nothing too weird. But yeah, I hear you. And I forget them all the time. Like, that's why I'm working on a cheat sheet to put on the website, as far as like payout rules and things like that for the different props. So that way I can go and reference it because I forget. And former stoner, so I do forget. that way I could send you guys and say, hey, just check it out right there. And so that's another section that I want to put in the website. Yo, TJP, what is up? Braun, $25 personal. Just thinking about buying a 150K Top Step account, or should I just try to grow it? Well, Top Step's a little expensive, to be honest, right now. But, I mean, you could try. I mean, I got no problem with Top Step, but they are a little expensive. Infinite. But yeah, I mean, if you're just keeping it... I see what you're doing. Yeah, you just... If you make a little bit on the personal like that, you just draw. Yeah, no, it's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, the eval is team. Yep, $29. Code Pine, 83% off. It's the 50Ks or the 25K option 1. I don't recommend anything over 50K with Buellanox because the activation fee is too high. If you get funded, right? What's the trick with getting away with intraday? Trailing a stop. Oh, Ken, what is if? Yeah, so if you're up $2,000 and you lost $1,500, then you have $500 of drawdown left with intraday. Yeah, that's what sucks about it. It doesn't reset the next day. So trailing a stop is definitely the way to go. Once you're over $2,000 though, it stops. So if you're over, so a lot of them are, if you get over the buffer, so 2,000, it stops there. So let's say you're at, the next day you're at $2,500, then you have $2,500 in drawdown, and it won't trail you anymore. Usually on most props, some might be different, but some. Sniper Trader, you still having an issue with trade day? So weird. That is so weird. And you said it's been like weeks, right? That's so weird. They said it was a technical issue. I can't imagine they're not going to fix it, though. 5 days. Sniper Trader, I wish I had some... Yeah, and I passed the eval today. You passed the eval today? Well, let's see if it actually... Maybe it'll pass it. Maybe it'll... Did you get an email saying it passed? $0 activation fee? No, team. No. There's activation fee, Buellanox, yeah. It's just a cheap, it's a cheap eval practice. It's 148 to activate. Cheap eval, the smash or pass type deal. Cheap for newer traders to practice on and have some skin in the game to try to get them passed. But yeah, 148. Have up to 11 accounts. You start off with 3 accounts, but you can have up to 11. So if you get past the buffer with Buellanox on one account, then then you can activate more and more up to 11. So you can copy trade 11 accounts. Never had this with other firms? No, I can't imagine. It's just so weird. It seems like just a weird glitch or something. I don't understand. I mean, trade day is very legit. I can't imagine it's... Although I'm trying to get him to fix my code to not be capital P-I-N-E, Pine with a capital P for my code, and they can't do that, but... I wish I had someone that I could contact for you, Sniper Trader. I just don't. I don't have any inside pull or anything. Does anyone actually go $2,000 and not take profits? I feel like, yeah, I kind of feel the same way, Design. I don't really have an issue with intraday trailing for the most part, but I mean, do I prefer end of day? Yeah, I mean, I prefer end of day, but intraday doesn't seem to bother me that much. The only time it seems to bother me is when I'm full porting a take profit trader once it's funded, and it comes back and hits me. But that's my own fault, right? For full porting. TopStep removes activation fee. That'll be huge, JD54. So, yeah, right now they're... My Funded Future account with the Flex option is cheaper, better. No question about it, you know. Yeah, Keith. So, yeah. So, TopStep is 25% off right now with a $149 activation fee. So... A 50K account's still going to cost you $187. A My Funded Futures 50K will cost you $120 something, and it's the same thing, but better, because it's TopStep. It's $150K, $150, 5 days of $150 or more, and My Funded Futures is 5 days of $100 or more, and you can still withdraw. 50%, so it's 127 bucks. Actually, if you use code PINE, it is, with My Funded Futures, it is, actually, I can't type in my own code, check, right? Doesn't let me. $120 all in cost. So $120.65. 50K scale plan. I call it the TopStep killer plan. TopStep's gonna react. They're gonna try to... It's gonna be good for us as consumers, right? Because the more competition, the better. So yeah. How much you got to make in profit to get a payout? So it's $9,000 to take a $3,000 payout. Sniper's Trader. Yeah, Lucid's 87 bucks all in on 50Ks. Yep. So with My Funded Futures, but they just have that that sweet 5 days of $100 or more, take 50% of the profit. So it's pretty sweet. But yeah, Lucid, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, trade day accounts, the intraday accounts, 50Ks, get daily payouts are like what, 70 bucks, no activation fee. So Pine with a capital P with trade day. So yeah, TopStep's gonna up their game. If they remove activation fee, that is upping their game for sure. TopStep, yeah, no, they don't mess with affiliates anymore. No, we're flat now, Clay. Do I think trading becomes a saturated market in the future? Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's just so many. I mean, futures trading is getting more and more popular, I can tell you that, but saturated, I'm not sure. What's up, Anthony Cooper? What's up? What's my win rate, cheater? It's not the only strategy I trade, so I usually average right around, 60 to 70% win rate overall. I mean, like right now, this account we've only traded on stream and it's up to 75% win rate, right around 1-to-1. That's usually what I average out. But no, I trade bull flags, bear flags, harami candles, inside bars. So yeah, I'm not so systematic where I'm only taking those inside bar trades. Today was great, Anthony. Yeah, well, last night was better. I didn't actually trade. But yeah. Oh, Nasdaq's pushing up. Looking to fill this inefficiency single print fair value gap up here. What's the inside bar strategy? I got some videos on it, but real quick, it's very simple. I just look for a break of it. So you see an inside bar, I look for the break. If you go to Nasdaq here, I just look for breaks. Stop goes above, below. Same here. This inside bar here. Triggered a long, and I just go long off the break of the inside bar. Stop goes below, and I try to look for like a 1-to-1 or whatever. I do use some discretion when it comes to taking profits and whatnot, but yeah, I trade harami candles. Like this is a harami candle here. This harami candle right here is actually still in play if you were able to hold through the close. So you take the break of the harami, stop goes below. This is a very, very good reversal signal. So the body opens and closes within the body of the previous 5-minute candle. They call this previous 5-minute candle the mother candle, and it's a reversal signal, right? So on the 5-minute chart, we had this massive drop, right? It swept back, and then opened and swept down, and then came back and closed in the body of this candle. So technically, the way you would trade this is you would go long off the break of it. The stop would go below, which you can see it actually hasn't touched yet, and you would target the top of this mother candle right here, which would be right around 8:30. So technically, this is still in play. So you'll actually see that, and then the other thing that you'll see often is a volume spike, which is why I have the volume up. You can actually see this candle right here was a harami candle too. It actually didn't quite trigger for some reason on the indicator, but the body did open and close within the body of this candle, and it presented a reversal pattern. This was the V bottom from today. So this candle should be purple, but it's not. That it actually didn't trigger. Maybe this body wasn't quite. If I zoom in, yeah, it was. I don't know. For some reason it didn't trigger, but yeah, that is a reversal candle as well. So just some nuggets. That's just some stuff I look for. So yeah, if you were able to swing trade through the close, could actually have closed out and then got back in if you wanted to. But yeah, this is what we're looking for a target. It's right around here. So it'd be interesting if it actually hits it. But right now we're getting a little bit of a pullback. Anyways, that's just the style I trade. I mean, I don't know. My problem is the reason why, like, the issues I have when it comes to trading has nothing to do with the strategies. It has everything to do with me going, like right now, I don't have a Harami candle, I don't have an inside bar, I don't have anything. And then sometimes when I'm feeling tilty, I'll just be like, I think we're gonna push down to the VWAP, and I'll just pop in short. You know, so it's kind of erratic trading, and that's what gets me in trouble. So that's all psychological, right? Like earlier, Mobro says, I took that short. It was a nice short, but it was very discretionary. He says, why didn't you wait for the break of the inside bar? And he was right. I didn't wait for the break. I hopped in short, you know, rejecting off the VWAP. So yeah, it's just something I try to work on every single day. It's when I have good trades, discretionary trading, when I trade well, I go, ooh, I'm a genius. And then when I have really bad days, I look back at the chart and I says, why don't you just trade the inside bar or a Harami candle or an outside bar? You would have made plenty of money, you know? Just my rant. That's just ranting there for a minute. Look, gold is pushing up through 41,881. Buy all the dips on gold. Just crazy, right? Haramis on gold work very well as well. But yeah, something I haven't really worked on and is like confluences with the inside bars and Harami candles. I haven't worked on any confluences. I just kind of go off a little bit of discretion. I don't want to get into trouble. Oh yeah, I mean, I do sometimes. How do I know when I go long or short? Yeah, I hope I explained it. But yeah, basically I just take the break, right? So like on that Harami on the gold right here, it's just this is all hindsight talk, of course. This is what ICT does. Oops. Sorry, I was just kidding. I was just kidding, guys. I was kidding. But yeah, you just take the break and then stop goes below. I see who? Right. I'm just kidding. Whatever makes you guys money, like, do it consistently. That is the key. Once you've been trading a while, you realize that it has nothing to do with strategies. It has everything to do with psychologically and about controlling your risk and not oversizing and stuff like that. Like, and that's all psychological too. So it's like you literally can flip a coin. I flipped a coin one day, I'm not joking, on ES and passed a evaluation. I flipped. What I did is I had a bracket set up. It was during the New York Open ES. I think I was going like 2 contracts ES. I don't remember what I had the bracket set at. And what it was like testing risk management and probabilities and how random the market was. And I literally flipped a coin. And every time it went heads, I went long. Every time it went hit, and then when that trade finished out with the bracket, I flipped again. And if it went tails, I went short, and or whatever, you know. And I just kept doing that over and over and over again. And I did it for the first hour of the day, and I actually passed the eval. Not joking. The next day, it lost money. Of course, you know, it's just random, but it showed you the randomness of the market sometimes. Like a Trump candle is randomness of the market, right? You just don't know. Like, you could be like, oh, this is a wicked bull flag, and then all of a sudden the tweet comes in, and then you get smoked. Nihil and Wild. I just been obsessed with this game for a while, so yeah, I just been obsessed. Oh, you want a free account? Let's go, Tim Korth. So my favorite accounts with Apex is the 50Ks and the 150Ks. Those are my favorites. I think a static account is great. I once took some static accounts and I built them up pretty good. I actually did it on stream way back when I first started streaming. I had them built up pretty good, and ended up blowing them. I had them up to like 3,000 something in drawdown and never got a payout, which sucked. But so what I say about static accounts is that if you, for the money, it's not that great because you're paying for drawdown. So like with any prop firm, you're pretty much paying for the drawdown. So with static accounts, it's always nice to get a nice start on the static, right? So if you get a good jump start on it, for me, then I'm like, okay, this is good. Like if I come out and I'm like, bang, I hit $1,000 on that first day or something, I'm like, all right, now I got $1,600 in drawdown or whatever this static is. But yeah, it's tough. $600 is not a lot when it comes to futures. You have to trade precise, you know. But I like the 50s and the 150s personally. The large accounts, the 300s and the 250s are nice if you can pass them, but they are a bear to pass. It's not easy. I have passed them, the 250s in one shot, but it's kind of luck. It's kind of all luck. All right, the market is pulling back to the VWAP here. I haven't really seen a setup since we've taken that long. I mean that short. Gold continuing to push higher. Get Tokyo open here in about 30 minutes. Guys, if you can do me a favor, if you guys are in here, we got quite a few people watching. Just do me a favor and smash that like button. I really appreciate it. It really helps the YouTube algorithm out and helps push it across other people's feeds. So we're at about 82 likes. We got 160 people watching. So just do me a favor and smash that like button. It only takes a second. And yeah. Can I pass a prop in one day? Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't recommend it, but like I can pass a prop in about 10 seconds. It's completely shit luck and gambling, you know, on that prop, but it's, you full port at the open in New York, you can pass a prop. I just don't recommend it because you're gonna go through a lot of accounts. But that being said, like, I don't recommend it, but like when they're 90% off and they're $15 for the eval, and I'm a full-time trader and I need funded accounts to get payouts, I don't mess around and I just go in full contracts at the open, and they're in New York, and I usually pass them, you know. Or fail them. We call it the smash or pass, right? So, but yeah, I don't recommend it. Thank you, Adam Daz. Appreciate you. Yeah, smash that like. Half the people have smashed the like button. It actually really makes a difference with YouTube. I noticed my viewership from the streams that had the most likes had the most views. So, all right, put in an inside bar here on Nasdaq. It's kind of interesting here. I might try it for the stream. Let's see. It'd be like a momentum play if we get triggered in. but so this is how I kind of bracket the first inside bar during New York, in case anyone's curious. So when I basically just put buy stops and sell stops, and I bracket the first inside bar in New York session, and that's the way I go off from. But that's actually not even an inside bar, so it's showing it on. Oh, okay, it's showing it on Nasdaq. That's why I'm like, what the heck's going on? I'm on MNQ and it's not showing it. So I chart off NQ, so the mini. So when I chart things and when I backtest things, it's always with the minis. So I don't do it with the micros, but it's not really moving. More interested in what gold's doing. Gold's just pushing highs. Gold's pushing highs at the moment. Little inside bar break on the gold to the upside. You can see the inside bar here. We could be testing all-time highs again. I gotta sneeze. False alarm. Let's see what my Walmart order is. Nice 15-minute structure on gold. Let's check out the 15. I do like the 15. I don't necessarily trade off it, but yeah, it's just building up. It's just looking like it just wants to run those all-time highs again. Hey, thank you for the sub. You Totally botched that one. Sorry. Totally botched that name. Apologize. Thank you for the sub, though. Do I have the inside bar indicator? Yeah, it's called LDT, inside outside bar. Latter day trader. Right here. All right, gold is just mooning now. Trying to push that all-time highs. Nasdaq right back down to the VWAP. Probably gonna stay. Nasdaq's probably gonna stick around the VWAP until Tokyo Open, I imagine. And we'll see. But yeah, if you haven't checked out my website, all the discount codes that I have, all in one place. I am gonna look to improve the website. The link's pinned to the top of the chat. So propcodeshub.com. propcodeshub.com. And yeah, so that My Funded Futures Flex option is gonna go away soon. So be aware of that. So here's the flex option here. It is going away from what I hear really soon. My Fund of Futures tweeted that out today. So it actually is $120 with code PINE. So, and that's the flex add-on for the scale plan. So really nice improvement, I think. All right, we are just chopping the VWAP up 254 on this account. Haven't taken a trade since. Haven't seen anything I love. Trying to be disciplined with this account. Trying. We'll see how long it takes us to pass it on stream, trading micros during Globex Open, which is, for the most part, we did make 1,000 something trading it on stream on New York Open on Monday, but which I didn't think anyone was going to be on streaming for some reason, but it was, turns out it was a full day of trading anyway, so there was tons of people streaming. $3K payout is nice. I think so, Sniper Trader. Yeah, so they apparently going to do it with the core plan too, which I do like the core plan. So what is it going to be, like $77? Being able to withdraw 50% and of 3,000 max, so it's 1,500. Not too bad. Pretty good ROI if you can get to a payout. Nasty corrective move it just made. Look for the downside leg. Yep, yeah, possibly. Get that stuck on that VWAP. Let's check out gold. Wow. No downside to gold yet. Looking like it wants to take that all-time high again. Absolutely insane. Buy the dip on gold and let it ride. Yep, 80-20 split tech. Yeah, it is 80-20. Unfortunately, but 90-10 would be better, of course. Lucid's 90-10. If you guys want to try out Lucid. Trade day as well. Little inside bar on gold. Oh, see, Fred, you got me on the. I'm looking at the 5-minute chart on this other screen, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, I was on the 15 minutes still. I was wondering what was happening. All right, getting a little pullback on gold. Try a little stab on gold here, risking $150. See if we get a reaction off the sweep of that previous 5-minute candle. Come on, get up there. So I tried to buy below prior bar's low. That was what I was trying to do there. So I'm keeping a real tight stop. No, didn't quite happen. Got a little reaction off it. We'll see what happens. Cheap enough try. Alright, I stopped out there for $100. No big deal. Yeah, nice pump at open. So down, or up 151. It was up 250 something. Gave up $100 on that trade, but I thought it may be worth a shot. Wasn't the best entry, but we swept below that prior bar low there, and which would have been the first one in a while. So I looked to try to buy it. Actually might still work, but and then for the continuation of the gold to go higher. The Out of the Woods Harami? Yeah. Let's see. It's right here. EOTW Harami. No, the idea was there. Now it's pumping. So that's kind of a Tom Hugard thing where he talks about buying when you're on a trend and you buy below prior bar's low, right? So that's what I tried to do. I just got a little scared and I guess had a little bit of too tight of a stop. Came down, tested that wick, and then popped up through. Yeah, I did come back, fill that fair value gap. Yep, tested that wick, filled that gap, and then punched up through. Now it's putting in like a quadruple top, like it did the other night. Oh, that was crazy. Did you guys see that after stream? Let's see if we can find that. Where was that? Oh yeah, right here. Look at this. Look at this top here. 41.50. It sat right there for after we got off stream there, and just kept bouncing. That was all-time highs, the original all-time high. And then it finally just pulled back, gained some momentum after it filled this gap, and then just ripped through it eventually. But yeah, that was nuts. Kind of what it's trying to do right now, you know. Oh, there it goes, breaking through now. Boy, it is just going for that all-time high again, isn't it? It kind of sucks. I mean, the idea was there. I just kind of had too tight of a stop. It's where the micros would have came in. A good micro play. Probably been better off to do that and then just kind of scale in a bit. Up to 900 locked out on a goal. Let's go. Yeah, micro is much more forgiving. I know. I kind of just learned a lesson there, and with the gold, kind of rejected there for 41.85. Tokyo Open in just a few minutes. Where's my Walmart? Wow, rejection there. Why would I can't get trade GC at TradingView through TradeAvate? You should be able to. Is it delayed or something? Who are you trying to trade it through? Or trade it with? My Funny Futures or? Because there is a glitch. Oh, yeah, I don't know. You probably have. Oh, My Funny Futures. Yeah, there's a glitch. So I'll find it for you. So right here, if you go through. You gotta go to myfunnyfutures.com/billing. And try that, and then go to view market data subscription. Under your TradeAvate subscription, click upgrade. If you're trading gold, select COMEX. Choose your desired level 1 exchange for data access. Wait 4 to 5 minutes for your data to sync. Log out, log back in. Try that. And make sure you use code PINE for My Funny Futures and all the other props. And yeah. Thank you so much, guys. This is a pretty good stream. So I've made some pretty nice trades. Gave back a little bit there, but still up. Green is green. Nasdaq's right back to the VWAP. So just hanging out there at the VWAP. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. I'm a little tired, hungry. Thank you so much for being here. Smash that like button. Smash the like button. And stay tuned for the end scene. Catch you guys tomorrow. Please use code PINE for all your prop firm needs to help support the channel. The website is pinned to the top of the chat if you guys want to know. Lucid, My Funded Futures. Trade Day, very importantly, it's PINE with a capital P. It's the only way it works. PINE with a capital P with Trade Day. But Take Profit Trader. Yeah. Tradeify. Lucid. Funding Ticks. All the cool kids. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Oh, Nasdaq's starting to pull back here. 2 minutes before market opens. Tokyo opens. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, right? 6 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll do it again. Take care, guys. Peace.
I'm on a mission, the market's my canvas. Pine tree trader, that's the name, no need for the panic. Got my screens lit, watching the price move. Every tick, every chart, I'm in my groove. See an inside bar, that's a sign of a pause. The market's holding its breath, it's a break from the laws. Squeeze it up tight, coiling for a big move. I'm patient, I'm watching, got nothing to prove. Wait for the break, above or below. That's when I hit the gas, watch the profit grow. Apex funding on the line, my account's legit. Passing these challenges, ain't no time to quit. Inside out, outside in, that's the way we play. Taking that funding, stacking up profit every day. From Pine Tree Trader to Take Profit, we're on a roll. Tradeify's the platform, we're in full control. Now let's talk about the outside bar, it's a different scene. It's a power move, a sign of something keen. Engulfing the last one, showing dominance and might. The bears or the bulls, they're winning the fight. It's a reversal signal or a continuation of the trend. Gotta read the context all the way to the end. I'm with Take Profit Trader, they've got my back. Giving me the capital, keeping me on track. No more small accounts, no more holding back. I'm a funded trader, there's no turning back. My trades are clean, my risk is tight. I'm living this life, shining so bright. Inside out, outside in, that's the way we play. Taking that funding, stacking up profit every day. From Pine Tree Trader to Take Profit, we're on a roll. Tradeify's the platform, we're in full control. Tradeify's the engine, the charts are crisp and clean. Executing orders